It's definitely different from nighttime. I'm trying to figure out the setup. I mean, I guess this is okay. But hey, you guys, Happy New Year, everyone. We're officially, well, you know, it's the new year. It's the new year. We're just going to say it's the new year. But it is 2023 now, and I had a blast last night. I had fun, okay? After I got on here and did my little medium confessional, whatever the fuck that was, I went out. I had a blast. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen. But if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? I was lit last night, for real. Hey, Monet. I had so much fun. Like, the energy was just so amazing. It was such bliss. Like, I had the best new year I've had in a long time. So after I got off with y'all, I got ready. I was still high as fuck, but it was lit. Like, they had complimentary wine when we got there. Like, everybody was high because it was like one of those like social club lounges where you can go and like, it's a dispensary, there's a bar, there's a DJ, there's lounges, and it's outside in like a backyard kind of behind a house. So it was just such a vibe, y'all. I had the best time last night. Yes, thank you. I said I'm not gonna get on here like I did yesterday. Yesterday was very like spontaneous and random when I went live. I was like, let me do something. Let me put myself together before I get on here this time. But last night I had so many revelations too. Like, it's crazy. God was speaking to me so much last night, even just about my own personal journey and what he wants me to do this year. Like, and a lot of, I mean, majority of it, I mean, really what it is me doing this. I'm not even gonna try to dance around it. Like, it's this right here. Like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I keep running from it and being in denial. Like, no, this is not where it ends. He's like, yeah. I just want you to elevate in this right here. Focus on this right here. This is where you're gonna get your abundance. Like, stop seeking everywhere else outside of yourself. You're already the gift. So I'm here, I'm back, because I have no choice. But it's not even like that. I actually genuinely love doing this, but it was me trying to resist, like, no, like, you know, when you have your own plan for how your life is gonna play out, it's like, that's what I meant last night when I was like, it's like you in a back and forth, like, banter with God 24/7, because he's telling you and literally putting it in your face, like, look, this is what you do. This is what you need to do. And you're just like, no, but I want to go this route. So that's where all the delays and shit come when you're living your life and you're like, why hasn't certain things come in? I've been praying for this. I've been manifesting this forever. It's because you didn't follow the original instruction. Follow the original path that he gave you, and everything else is going to flow in like it's supposed to. So I'm going to sit my ass down and attempt to do a video every day for you guys, or come on here and do readings and lives for you guys, talk to you guys. Because a big part of my purpose here is to speak, is to teach. So as long as I'm getting on here and I'm putting myself on display, I'm now being available for God to use me to reach whoever needs to be reached. So I'm gonna stop making his job harder and just do mine. So I'm so hot, y'all. Like, I got the AC on. I've been drinking ice water. Like, I don't know why I'm so hot, but it's like an uncomfortable feeling. Like, it's like, because in Texas, the weather has been so damn weird. One minute it's freaking 20 degrees outside, the next is 85. And I'm like, so it has my temperature in my house like kind of weird. It's like disgusting. I don't like it. I've been taking like hella showers because it just feels icky. So I got the windows open, I got the fan going, I got the AC on. I'm just like, please just cool down. It feels like humidity. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like heat, it feels humid. So I'm trying to figure out what is gonna balance out the humidity in the house. But you know what, I actually needed it, because I told you guys that I was sick like all last week. Like I had horrible congestion, and you know, in order to like breathe properly, you need humidity in the air. Like when you're sick like that. So I'm not complaining. It's actually helping me breathe. It's actually helping me breathe. Because the other night it was dry heat in here. Like it's either 0 or 100 with my damn thermostat. It's either cold as fuck or it's hot as fuck and unbreathable. Like, and it has a mind of its own, so it's like automated. So at certain times of the day, the temperature switches, it goes up and down. But I didn't set it up like that, it came like that. It's okay, thank you for joining anyway. Per usual, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a collective read, and if anybody come in and wanna get a $5 reading, I'll do that. That was another discussion me and Guy had, because I was like, is it because I'm charging like for my readings? Or like, what is it? Because I thought that I was just gonna surrender tarot all the way around. And no, that wasn't it. I think he just wants me to charge less or give free readings and kind of just be consistent with that and build my audience first. Okay, Jasmine, have fun, girl. But yeah, I'm gonna do it that way and just, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do it that way. So it'll be $5. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do $5 live readings. And then if you want like a personal reading, I'll maybe do them like $10, like, yeah, because I'm kind of over it. I feel like when I get in the mode of like trying to tax for my readings, I kind of lose the passion for it for some reason. It's weird, like the money is not motivating me to get on here at all. It's when I actually charge that I feel like it's no more fun in it. So we'll see, but I'm not gonna, of course, like give a whole lot, you know, that's my issue. Like I overgive when I'm doing the readings. So these $5 readings, they're not gonna be like super long. It might be $5 for 5 minutes or something like that. Or $5 for 10 minutes or something, I don't know. We'll figure it out, we'll get there. But for right now, whatever you guys see in the title, that's what it is. So when you click on the video, you already know it's $5 if you want a reading on live. And of course, everything will be in the description box below. But let's see what's the collective energy for the new year, coming into the new year right now. I was picking up on something about parents this morning. I don't know if it was for me or if I was picking up on someone else, but it was like an energy of wondering if you have more siblings somewhere. So I don't know if this is somebody who's gonna come across this video and maybe you've had your suspicions about whether your father is like, has other kids and maybe you don't know about them, like you have other siblings, sisters, brothers, family that you don't even know about because maybe your father or your mother, somebody didn't hid a whole bloodline from you. Like you have whole other family probably on the other side of the fucking map or on the other side of the world that you don't fucking know about. So that was very specific this morning as I was making my breakfast. Like the messages be coming at the most random times. But yeah, so I guess we're gonna dig into that because it may be important for somebody that's gonna come across this video who's a part of the collective. Somebody has some siblings that they don't know about and you're possibly going to be meeting them this year, 2023. The truth is gonna come out this year about it. Now, what I was also picking up though was that this particular situation is been stretched out and it's been such a long lie. Like it's been spread so thin to the point where it's really weighing heavy on whoever this father figure is. Like they're so guilty about it to the point where it's something that they would literally take to their grave. And it's kind of fucked up. Like, they would be the one to write it in a letter. Like, hey, you know, I never had the courage to truly come out and say this. I was afraid that it was going to break the family apart. I didn't want to ruin my marriage. I didn't want to ruin your childhood. Any blase, blase, blase. But you do have a sister who's however old. You do have a brother who's however old. You know, I was dealing with some other people during this time. I was dealing with your mother. Or it's going to be like a whole, like, letter. Like, someone's going to write once they pass away to someone. And it's going to feel fucked up. And with God wants you not to have resentment against this person for this. Because it was very hard for them to come forward with that type of truth. That's something that could have literally taken them to their deathbed, the guilt of that. So, and I feel like this individual was given time too, like they were given opportunities. I feel like the universe definitely negotiated with their ancestors and spirit guides on this. Like, okay, we're giving this person a time frame to come forward with this. Because this father figure, by them telling the truth, is actually breaking a generational chain. You know what I'm saying? Like, by them coming out with this truth, it's gonna bring the family together. So if you're an individual who maybe you're estranged from your family, or you've just always been pretty detached from your mom's side, your dad's side, or maybe you didn't really have like a two-parent household. It's something like that, some type of dysfunction when it comes to your parents. Growing up, you didn't have maybe like a really, really close bond with this particular parent. It's because they held a certain amount of guilt. Every time you're in their presence, you remind them of that secret that they've had since you were born. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this parent may push you away energetically, or it's like an on and off type of situation, because they don't like coming face to face with their guilt every time that you are making an impression on them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why God is like, look, have grace for this individual, you know, and for some of you, this may be a fair warning. You may be getting ready to have a parent that's going to pass, and they're going to pass away with this secret, but they're going to let you know in a letter. Or this could just be simply, this person is going to leave you a huge inheritance, like as if to say, I'm sorry for keeping you from your people, keeping you from your siblings, your family, from hiding this, for not being there for you, for not being an involved father or being the nurturing mother you needed. Like, this parent is going to leave a very heartfelt message on their deathbed, was what I was picking up on. And it's funny because yesterday morning, I had a vision of glass bottles, like small, like glass vases. Each of them had a rose in it with a letter in it as well. So it was like 12 different glass vases in front of my front door. And each one had a rose, a red rose in it with a white piece of paper, a note in each of them. And I woke up, I was like, what the fuck is that? What does that mean? And it's funny how I'm getting this message now. So y'all just be prepared. If this is not to do with a parent or like a father figure, a mother who's been hiding children or something from you, or family members that you don't know about, or this could even just be a will, an inheritance, money, like there's something that a parent has been hiding. They're going to be confessing this to you, but it's going to be handwritten, or it's going to be in the form of a gift, as to say, I'm sorry for not being there, not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? If this is not that for some of you, a small group of you, this could have something to do with a potential soulmate or a lover that's coming in, right? Maybe they don't know how to actually express or communicate their emotions or feelings, so they're going to put it in a letter. They're going to do something very sweet, very romantic to express their truth and how they really feel about you. Because this person could really have a hard time communicating that. You know, like their love language is very unique and it's very different. And you have had to have a lot of how did I say that correctly? Have had to have patience with this person for however long you've been dealing with them, and been on this on and off again, round and round and round roller coaster ride with them, You've had so much patience with them because you feel the connection. Even though they're not verbally saying it to you, you feel it. Right? So someone's going to come and prove your intuition correct, right? And whoever this is, like I said, if this has nothing to do with like a parental figure or family, this is love for you. This person has a lot of love for you. Like, it's so much love. Thank you, Monet. There's so much love this person has for you that they can't put it in just one letter. They can't put it in just one note. This person is going to surprise you in little subtle ways, in little small gifts. It may be, you know, because the vision I had was the 12 vases, and each little vase had a rose in it, almost like a dozen of flowers, so 12 flowers. This person is going to gift you with 12 different, they're going to show you in 12 different ways how much they love you. And it's going to be so creative and so unique and so thoughtful. It might actually go over your head. It might actually go over your head how this person has subtly been telling you how much they love you in different ways. So that's a big message for someone. It's a big message. Both of those are huge messages for someone. I don't know which one is going to come out in this reading, but those are the two highlights for the collective right now. So both of them requiring you to give grace and have patience, though. And both involving a masculine energy. I wasn't really picking up on the mother figure for the parent situation. It felt like a father figure. It felt like a father figure. Could be a father that wasn't present most of your life, where you just have a distant relationship with them. Shit, for some of you, this could be a baby father. Someone you have kids with and they're confessing that they have another baby, you know, like on some P. Diddy shit. Diddy and Carisha. He just pop out like, hey, I got another baby. And Carisha had to be okay with it, okay? Like, it may be some shit like that. So just be mindful. All right, the air is on. Why am I hot, y'all? I'm sweating. This is maybe because I'm channeling. Been activated. Holy Spirit, activate. New year, new activations. New symptoms when I'm channeling, I guess. I used to get cold. Like when I very first started, I used to get really cold when I started to channel. Now I get hot. I get extremely hot. And it's always like the core up. Like right now, my legs are cold. My legs are cold, but like waist up, I'm hot as fuck. It's the weirdest shit ever. Okay, let's see what, let's get the affirmation cards for you guys. I'm using my, what deck is this? Soul's Journey lesson cards by James Van Praagh. I want to do tarot card reviews too. I want to do videos like that and shit. Okay, what is the energy for the collective going into the new year? Thank you, God. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And just ancestors and spirit guides for your assistance and help in this reading. Archangel Michael, please protect me and everyone watching as I open myself up to receive these messages. I love you so much. Thank you. Okay. What is the affirmation for 2023? Oh, I don't know if I like that. Envy. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. It's pretty much stop comparing yourself to other people. Like, this is the year where you really step into your authenticity. Like, this is the year of 7. Like, the only way you're going to attract anything that you're praying for and manifesting is if you're walking in your truth. Just point blank period. Like, any type of fakeness the universe feels coming from you is going to be like a void. Like, there's like, you're going to become invisible. Like, you're going to be cloaked in your fakeness, pretty much. The universe is not even going to recognize you, identify your requests, nothing, okay? So a lot of you need to really just step outside of your comfort zone and be you, be yourself, confess whatever it is that's been weighing on your heart heavy. Like, set yourself free. Like, literally, you need to just let it go. Whatever it is that you've been holding on to, let it the fuck go, because, I mean, who wants to be invisible to the universe? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, you sitting here, you praying, you trying to manifest, you trying to attract certain things, and it's like nothing's happening. You're just going deeper and deeper into poverty, and you're trying to figure out why. It's because you haven't changed. Like, the universe is identifying movement in this year ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not a moving particle, you're not moving, you're not evolving, they're not going to identify you as someone who needs help, right? When you waving down SOS, you making a whole lot of noise, you moving, you're like, hey, I'm here, somebody come rescue me. You're not quiet, you're not being still, you're not being stagnant. You're doing the most to get the attention of whoever it is that's gonna save you out of your shit. So treat the universe like the fucking helicopter that you're trying to get their attention. Show them, hey, I mean business. I'm serious about this. I'm gonna meet you halfway on this, right? Because we made a contract, we made an agreement, 2023, that I was gonna do X, Y, and Z. So if you're not doing those things that you promised the universe, that you promised God, that you promised yourself, they're honestly gonna care less. And I hate to put it that way, but it is what it is. Like, it's like, why waste God's time? You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets to a point where there has to be a level of tough love, right? And it's also like, okay, you not moving forward or doing something different or acting on that decision you've been sitting on out of fear, like you've just been sitting in fear and worry about the worst possible thing to happen, and you know that this is something that actually fills your cup. Like, it's like sitting and watching someone that you have so much love for. You see a life with them. You always find yourself coming back to them, but you're still in denial about it. You're like, nah, that's not my person. If it wasn't for you, why is it still in your face? You know what I'm saying? Like, the universe doesn't play those type of games. You know what I'm saying? Like, it only gives you, it responds to the frequency and the energy that you're in. If you're in the energy of receiving something good, like a freaking life partner or a true love, someone who's for you, if you're ready for a soulmate, they're gonna put that person in your face. It's gonna be hard to run from the reality of it. You're gonna be dreaming about them. You're gonna be seeing their name everywhere. Everything is gonna remind you of this person, because the universe is like, nigga, this is what you prayed for. I'm literally giving it to you. It's in your face and you won't take it. So at a point, it becomes almost like you crying wolf to the universe. Like, universe, I'm ready for love. Please send my person. Da, 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 da. And then they send somebody and it's like, no, I don't want that one. Send them back. I don't want that one. Send them back. But this is your person. This is your person. And you may not be accepting them because they may have a little, you know, be a little different, or maybe they don't share the same beliefs as you. Maybe they come from a different background. Maybe they're a different ethnicity. Maybe they're not, you know, tall, dark, and handsome like you want them to be. You know what I'm saying? You have your own little, like, egotistical reasons for why you're not choosing that person, when this is someone who's handpicked by God for you. Like, if you just allow yourself to take the first step and go after that person, you're gonna fall in love so damn quick, right? Because that's right where you belong, right? That is your person. You two were handpicked for each other. So no matter how long you try to run from this connection and be in denial and choose other people and, oh, I'm gonna be single, whatever. No, you asked for it, so now you have to deal with it, right? And every time you run from this blessing that God is trying to give you, you're gonna get your ass whooped. That's all. You gonna feel it. You're gonna feel the rejection that you're giving this person through different things. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's you losing a job, losing money, your car breaking down, experiencing death in your family. Like, it's like loss happens at a rapid pace when you reject God's offerings to you. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like you speed up your misfortune or you speed up your bad karma by doing that. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, don't reject God's blessings. You really put yourself in a fucked up position doing that. Like, it's kind of stupid, really. It's really fucking stupid. Because it's like you hurting God's feelings. Let me paint it like this for y'all. Imagine a child, right? A child comes over and wants to share their food with you, or they want to, you know, play with you, whatever. And you reject that child and you say, no, I don't want to play with you. No, I don't want your food. You know how that hurts a child? Like, a child, when they come and they want to offer you their love and they want to offer you their affection and you tell them no, that child gonna cry. They gonna feel some type of way. They gonna feel rejected. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna feel dismissed, right? But now you have to feel the guilt of making that motherfucking child cry. Now everybody looking at you like, who made the baby cry? You know what I'm saying? Made about the baby all loud and crying and doing the most, and now the peace is ruined because you wouldn't play with the goddamn child. I'm sorry, y'all. This is like such a silly analogy, but you guys get what I'm saying? Like, everyone now becomes affected by your pride and your ego because what the child had to offer wasn't enough. Like, you too good to play with the damn baby? You too good to give them a little bit of attention? You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You don't dismiss a child. You don't do that. And that's why it's motherfucking parents and people out here that's abandoning children and leaving their kids out in the cold, aborting babies and all types of shit. They be going through the worst hell in life because you don't do that. You don't abandon a child. You don't do that. Children are gifts from God. They are gifts from God. Look, death card. You don't abandon a motherfucking child, okay? And I don't know who needs this message right now, who is thinking about getting a motherfucking abortion or whatever. I don't know who this is for. This is coming through me very randomly. Don't get that motherfucking abortion. Don't get that motherfucking abortion. Your ancestors are gonna whoop your ass. I'm so serious. Don't abandon that motherfucking child. Okay, just because you didn't have a child with the person that you wanted to. Or, you know, you end up having a child with a so-called deadbeat dad or fucked up in the... Don't put that on the child. That child is supposed to be here to do something really fucking amazing. And you're gonna fuck it up for everybody by doing that, okay? Like, no. Everything is spiritual. Whether you end up having a baby with somebody that you like or don't like, it's not about what the fuck you want at the end of the day. On the other side, there may be a contract between your bloodline and that person's bloodline where you two will always mix and mingle and make babies every lifetime, right? Because there's something about that those bloodlines coming together. There's a certain genetic code in that DNA that needs to be present here in the real time. Okay, there's something that baby is supposed to do that's going to change everything. All right, so it ain't about you at the end of the day. When you are put in a situation where you feel like your back is against the wall, all you can do is fucking surrender to it. What you gonna go screaming and hollering at God for because of the person you decided to open your legs up to? Like, it was gonna happen that way whether you wanted it to happen or not. Now, if you're doing some shit off some spiteful shit, off some get back, trying to hurt somebody else's feelings, and you decide to lay up and have a child with someone, and you was doing it to hurt somebody else, then that's where situations come in where, and I'm gonna say this lightly because there are individuals who struggle to have children, but there are reasons behind that, right? That's why I'm like, everything happens on the other side first before it manifests here. Women are naturally, they're producers, they carry, right? So if you're going through a miscarriage, or you have a stillborn baby, or you're having complications getting pregnant, your womb is not ready to conceive because there's something wrong with your root chakra. Something has to be cleared out in order for you to hold and carry and be strong enough to carry that baby. It's a soul, it's energy, it's electricity that is running through that sperm, that is running through that egg. That baby's life has already begun before it was born, is what you don't understand. It's a life force energy that you have to be strong enough to carry. And there are certain life lessons and things that you have to go through and experience, certain soul ties you have to break before you can have the strength to carry that life force energy, especially if you're carrying a gifted ass child. That's a lot of power. That child may be more powerful than you. And you're carrying that baby. Just imagine Mary when she had to carry fucking Jesus Christ. She had to be pure in spirit. She had to be cleansed. Not necessarily because that she was a virgin, but because she had to be detached from ego. She had to be detached from low vibrational soul ties and certain entities and energies that was weakening her womb. You know what I'm saying? There are energies that are actually walking among us that attack us women. They try to attack our womb because that is where life force energy is birthed. That's where we manifest from. Right? So they attack our minds, they attack women, they attack and they pick and prod at our insecurities, got us getting all types of surgeries and all types of shit to fuck with our bodies. When you open yourself up like that, you're opening yourself up spiritually. When they cut into your body, you are an open freaking vessel for any energy to come in and attack you. Okay? You have to know that. If it is not in the cards for you to lay on a motherfucking table and get fucking cut open, don't voluntarily go get your body cut open. There are people who like are literally dying and sick and have to get surgery and get cut open. You're not in that position, and be grateful that you're not. Don't go and tamper with God's plan for you just because you don't want to face your own demons. You don't want to come face to face with that insecurity. Right? Like, make sure if you're making a decision to alter your body in any way or go under the knife, whatever, make sure you have healed that part of yourself. Make sure you're not doing it to like skip past doing some type of trauma release, right? Or you're gonna become that trauma. And people are wondering why there are so many women that are dying from these surgeries and getting sick and infections and all types of shit. You become the trauma that you were when you went and you laid on that table and you opened yourself up to that energy, right? It starts to form and become an entity that was once trapped in your womb. It starts from the womb for us women especially. Okay, all of that darkness, all of that heaviness, all of that, what do you call it, root work, right? Some women carry root work in their womb that goes all the way back, generations back. It didn't even have shit to do with you. It's just your bloodline has root work on it, right? So you may have, some people have family members, and it's like every woman in the family experiences breast cancer, or every woman in the family, every time they get married, their husband died. Or every woman in the family, they have complications, they have ovarian cysts, and some women have PCOS and have period problems. This is root work that's been placed on your bloodline from generations ago. You know, that is still healing. And it starts with the food that you're eating. It starts with your mindset. Generational curses is a mindset. It's something, once you change your mentality, you change how you perceive things, you change your belief system about things, and you start, you know, actually taking action into changing up your lifestyle and doing things differently, that's when you break the curse, right? We can literally transform our genetic code just by changing our perspective, changing our belief. You don't necessarily have to lay on a motherfucking table to get the body that you want. You can manifest it. Quite literally, right? If you ask God and you say, hey, I'm not so happy I'm not so happy with my stomach. You know, I don't like this fupa. I really, really don't. I really want to get rid of it. All right, we're putting in a contract. Such and such would like to get rid of her fupa. Okay, sign here. Boom, sign in nice gold pretty letters. All right, 2023, such and such is gonna work on getting rid of her fupa. But in order for it to happen, you have to put in the work. There's a momentum that has to build. It's like an algorithm, it has to build. So you're going to the gym to get rid of this fupa and that was your intention. You ain't gonna have to do too much, right? As long as you're being consistent. You could go in that bitch and do 5 fucking sit-ups for 5 days a week. That fupa gonna be gone as if you've been busting your ass like for months. Okay? That's how it works. Like the universe identifies consistency. It's not about how much you're doing it, it's like how often are you doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that shows that you care enough. You care enough that you're really standing on this promise that you made. Every prayer, every request that you make is a promise. It's a promise. Our words are spells. We manifest through what we speak, okay? What we see, what we imagine, right? And the universe does the same thing, right? It is a mirror reflection of what's inside of you, pretty much. Your reality is you. So if you believe that, you know, you're never gonna lose weight or get rid of this fupa, or you're like, not learning to love that motherfucking fupa, you're never gonna see the person you wanna see in the mirror, because that's now your reality. And then I can even use myself for an example, because I've dealt with this like most of my life. Like I've had like body dysmorphia issues and shit, you know, because growing up, you know, the women in my family have dealt with that. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure it's very common. Women can be very judgmental of others, especially the ones in your family. They pick and poke at you for gaining a couple pounds. They pick and poke at you for having a little back jelly. They pick and poke at you for your thighs rubbing. That's what women do. You know, certain women, when you grow up in that type of environment, that's what you deal with. So, I mean, just imagine being programmed like that as a child and growing up and never truly feeling comfortable in the skin that you're in, right? So that was something that I recognized about myself, and I was like, this don't feel right. I should be happy with the bodysuit that you gave me, God. You know, everything that I feel about myself is a projection of what other people have tried to place on me, you know, because they didn't feel good about themselves, right? When I changed my mindset and I changed my perspective, I actually started to see someone different in the mirror, you know, and I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Bitch, you look good. Like, what? You realize that you're in a fucking illusion. And the illusion comes from other people's projection, other people's reality. Like, it really, really hurts. Like, I think it's really more common than we talk about, but it starts at home, honestly. At home is where, like, women should be really developing these little girls and building them up and, like, pouring into them for real. Like, but unfortunately, it's not like that, you know? And I actually was able to have a heart-to-heart conversation with a friend of mine, and she pretty much broke down crying, and she was like, every time I go home, I have to deal with the judgments and criticism of all of the women in my family. She's like, I haven't been home in a while, and you know, I go home and yeah, I put on a few pounds, you know, I'm a little thicker in a few places or whatever. I'm not as skinny as I used to be. But it's like, I can't win for losing. When I'm small, they calling me skinny and bony and anorexic, and you gonna die from this, and you gonna look all sickly. But then when I'm thicker and I put on some weight, it's like, oh, you big as a house, or you this and you that, or you getting chunky, you getting fat. So it is like emotionally abusive, you know what I'm saying? And it starts with really that core foundation at home, you know, because home is where you're always gonna go back to. Right? So if you've grown up and you've had a mother figure, or just mother figures, sisters, cousins, whatever, women around you who don't uplift you, you have no one but yourself to lean on to build that confidence. You know what I'm saying? And that takes a long time to break free out of. And some people just surrender. You know what I'm saying? Some people are scared to come face to face with that reality. And it's easier to, you know, just go get a nip and tuck and forget about it. But that pain is still trapped inside. You know what I'm saying? It's like you become Frankenstein. Right? You all of these stitches and you closing up all of these wounds, but you're not fixing or healing the wounds that are there spiritually. It's still gonna live on, and it's still gonna manifest as sickness if you're not careful. So that was a big message for someone. I don't know how that kind of bounced off of the abortion thing. So okay, let's try to just recap, right? Somebody's parent could be getting ready to pass away, and they're going to be confessing about a whole other family. If it's not a parent, it's a baby father, and they're going to be leaving you a huge gift behind. Some of you, you're getting ready to experience the love of your fucking life, and they may have problems communicating how they feel, but they're going to show you in thoughtful ways, specifically 12 different ways to add up to like a bundle of roses. I mean, some of you, this may literally be like someone setting up like a room for you or something. You might be getting a hotel with this person, and it might be like a scavenger hunt, and it's like each note leads to another rose until you have like a bundle of roses in your hands. Yeah, somebody's gonna be on some real romantic shit very, very soon. This could be around Valentine's Day. It could be Valentine's Day. Someone confesses their love to you. Some of you are gonna go through that. Some of you, you could be getting pregnant unexpectedly early on in 2023. Don't get rid of that baby. Think twice, okay? You're being tested. And I know it's like, wow, this is a fucked up ass test, guy. Like, I can't just get rid of this. Like, once the test is over, the baby's still gonna be... No, this is supposed to happen this way. Some of you, you have to realize, for some of us, it's in our life purpose to be single mothers. And I know it's like, I don't want to hear it. No, that's a generational curse. No, listen. Some of you are supposed to be single mothers. There's something about being a single mom that is going to empower you and give you the strength to do things you wouldn't have if you were in a co-parenting or same household relationship with that child, right? Some of you will be in situations where you're a single mother and you're starting to raise a child that, the more you get to know them and you see their personality, you realize that this child is very wise beyond their age, beyond their years, right? That's an old soul that's walking in that baby, right? So this child is going to teach you a lot more. This child is going to be a parent to you, right? They're going to teach you how to be the parent you didn't have growing up. Okay, so don't think twice before you just toss a baby, okay? Like, I know it's tough. Inflation is going on. The world is real fucked up right now. It's just a lot of bullshit going on right now. I don't think it's too many people that are eager about bringing kids into the world. But these kids that are being brought into the world are coming in to heal and rebalance the energy here. These are very gifted children that are being born, like supernatural gifts, right? And it's definitely gonna just transmute the negative energy, so just stand in your purpose. Sometimes it happens like that, but it doesn't mean that you'll be alone forever. There's someone for everyone, and God will send you the perfect partner who will take care of you and that child, right? But it may be some time. This is for someone specific. I don't know who's gonna come across this video. You may have to be a single mother for maybe 3 years. So by the time this child is walking, I did this reading before for someone months ago. It's gonna be, by the time this child, by the time this child is 3 years old, walking, talking, can speak full sentences, write their name, whatever, you're gonna have someone that's gonna come in and invest in you and that child and take you guys in, and that's gonna be your forever partner. So God is just asking you to be patient, right? I know, like, right now it could be crazy. I could be speaking to someone who just recently found out that they were pregnant, right? Keep calm. Keep calm, right? Everything is gonna be fine. I feel like the person that you have the child with, they're gonna be around, but they may kind of like fizzle out. Like they may slowly like back out of the situation. So you may not be alone for like the first year or so. Like You may get through like the season of having a newborn, and then that person, you and this person may break apart, separate, or something's gonna happen where this individual is like not in your life or not present in that child's life. But don't resent them for that. You know, this person, you were literally supposed to just have a child with this person. Remember I was talking about bloodlines and having certain bloodlines have a treaty. That's not what I wanted to say. I heard decree, D-E-C-R-E-E. What is that? Is that a word? Decree? I heard decree. Isn't that like when you have like a joint like contract agreement with someone? Decree? Or is it like a declaration? Okay, I heard it, whatever. But you and them have a contract, right? So you're always gonna, each time you come back, you're gonna have a child with that person, whether they stick around or not. You know, some lifetimes you and this person are married and you guys stick it out thick and thin. Some lifetimes you and this person are completely separated, right? So some of you, if you're dealing with like a twin flame connection or like a heavy soulmate connection and things are starting to speed up for you with this person, it's because now is the time for you to conceive this child, right? Things are gonna completely transform over the next couple months. I would say 3 months. Within 3 months from now, if you're not already pregnant, you're going to be pregnant. You and this person are gonna be living together. You and this person may even be getting engaged and spending a lot of time together, okay? But it's so that a foundation can be built for this child, right? It's so that you can rebuild that nurturing life force energy so that you can have the strength in your womb to carry this child with love, right? So that's why I said this father, they may not be there always, but they're gonna be there long enough and often enough to maintain that frequency and keep you in good health and good spirits while you're carrying this child. They're not going to abandon you while you're pregnant, but there may be some circumstances that happen where you and this person are not together once this child becomes more mature. You know, I don't know what it is. You guys may just break up, who knows? But just giving you a heads up. Just giving you a heads up, okay? Don't get scared. Just let it happen. You know, especially if you've been feeling this super strong magnetic connection to this person, it's something in you that's just saying, I'm supposed to have a child with this person, or I'm supposed to be with this person. Follow your intuition, okay? Because honestly, you're gonna be set up anyway. It's just gonna happen. You're being set the fuck up. I'm just letting you know. You're being set up. This is not a game. This is not a joke. No. The universe is setting you up. Baby, you getting pregnant, okay? You're getting pregnant this year. It's happening. It's happening, okay? And you don't have any control over it. Not at all. Birth control don't work. Condoms don't work. And if you're trying to be abstinent and not have sex at all and you're trying to distance yourself from that person, it's not gonna work. It's gonna make things worse. It's gonna make things worse, okay? So just surrender to the energy. A lot of you could be feeling this very, very intense sexual energy in the air. Like you could just be extremely horny going into the new year. Yeah, because this is the year you're gonna get pregnant. Just period. Just period. Just period. Some of y'all gonna have some miracle babies. Some of y'all could be in y'all 50s and think that you can't have kids no more. Miracle baby. Some of y'all done, got tubes tied and shit. And you're like, ain't no way I can't have no baby. There go miracle baby. That nigga done got a fucking vasectomy. He can't have no damn kids. How the fuck that happen? Miracle baby. You can't run from it. It's just gonna happen. Like, look, change. It's just gonna happen. You're like, how the fuck? That don't even make sense. It's a supernatural experience. That's why. Y'all are having supernatural babies. God says yes. No one can say fucking no, okay? You gonna have this baby. You gonna have this baby. Hey, Nay. Oh, I miss you. How are you? ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. That's how some of y'all feel about y'all twin right now. No, she gonna have that baby. She might as well just suck it up. Suck it up. Stop trying to put a time on when you ready to have kids, okay? Some of y'all doing that 10 on the clock. You can't put a time on it. You'd be surprised what God can do, okay? You'd be surprised. Tied to my ass. Them stitches just gonna magically come the fuck out. Gonna be pissing out the goddamn stitches. Like, what is that in the toilet? Bitch, your tubes is untied. Oh, shit. And I know some procedures, don't they, almost like burn them together or something? Like they burn the tips of your tubes. Ain't gonna make a difference. It's not gonna make a difference. One of them eggs gonna slip through the cracks. For real. Some of y'all gonna be having babies in y'all back. You know those stories that used to come on TLC? Like, I didn't know I was pregnant and they was carrying the baby in their motherfucking back. What? That shit would scare the fuck out of me if I had a fucking baby in the toilet. What? Yo, I had some questions for God. Like, are you for real? You dead ass? Me? You gonna do this to me? I'm like, no. And you turning up, you drinking, you partying, you doing your thing. Like ain't nothing happened. And one day you wake up, you got a motherfucking baby in the toilet. That's some fucked up shit. That is karma for your ass. For real. Literally, baby coming out your ass. Like, what? I had a baby in my back for 9 months. You know what I was doing in them 9 months? Queen of Wands, you know what I was doing in them 9 months? Oh, 10 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Look, some of y'all gonna have a baby in your back. You gonna be on that show. I didn't know I was pregnant. You gonna be on the fucking Oprah show. And you're gonna be talking about how you had no fucking clue. You was carrying a motherfucking baby in your back. Oh yeah. Like I said, none of that is gonna work. Nothing is ever permanent when it comes to God, okay? Nothing is permanent. So, all right, let me see if I can get another message. I've been getting several messages. I haven't even pulled any cards yet. Did anybody cash at me for a reading? Okay, I got yours, Jasmine. Okay. Got yours. So for you is, we're just doing what blessings are coming in for 2023. For you, I need a new deck. Can somebody gift me a new deck? I still have my wish list up there. You guys can still check that out. But yes, I want a new tarot deck. It's a new year. I need new shit. Okay, let me see. Or if there's like a specific deck that you guys like and you want me to use it on the channel, feel free and send it to me. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go check out your TikTok when I get off. I haven't been on TikTok in a little minute, for real. I was on the other day. Like, I don't get on like every day. I usually get on when I need a good laugh or something like that. And I'll stay on for like an hour and that's it. Cause you know TikTok get addictive. Okay. Jasmine. Okay, I'm seeing a pear for some reason, a green pear. Or someone's eating a green apple. or it's something about the Big Apple. You could be going to New York, or something about green apple. You could be drinking something that tastes green apple. I don't know, something about an apple jasmine. Or this could have something to do with higher learning. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords, 5 of Cups in reverse. Who are you watching, or who's watching you? So you could be placing expectations on a few different people. I'm getting masculines though. This could be 3 different masculines that you're dealing with, or you will be dealing with in the new year. It's like you're like commander in chief when it comes to these men in 2023. It's like you're putting them in a trance, or you have a level of control over them to where they'll do anything that you say do, or like anything that you ask for them to do, they'll do it. So like anything that you need, like you could just be having multiple options coming in, just helping you with different shit like bills and rent and like buying you food, clothes. Like these niggas are basically gonna be simps for you in 2023, Jasmine. That's what I'm getting from it. And it's not something they're gonna be able to control. That's the crazy part. It's like your energy is gonna be literally putting men under a spell in 2023. Not a bad one though. I mean, that's not a bad one. Because you're gonna be getting everything that you want. Like, it's like every person that you deal with, they're gonna be of an asset to you in some way, shape, or form. Like literally whatever you need. So you may have one dude you're dealing with who pays your bills. You may have one dude you're dealing with that, I don't know, gets your car fixed routinely. You got another dude who you just can have FaceTime, boo loving time with on the phone. He tends to your emotions. Like, like you're gonna be good. Like you're gonna have, like men are gonna be helping you and giving you gifts and giving you money. Like anything you need, it's like God is gonna send in someone and be like, hey, yeah, do your job. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Let's look into it a little bit deeper. The Fool reverse. They're not gonna have control over this. Like you're gonna have men like head over heels for you. So something could be changing about your energy. It's like you're a walking pheromone in the year of 2023. You're very, very attractive this year. Like, and you're also going to be very, very lucky this year in 2023. Like your luck is going to be like impeccable. Like it's like everything is going to come in perfect timing. Like you may think that you're not going to be able to pay this bill on time this month. It's going to be like the last hour before they cut your damn lights off. Somebody sending you $200. Like it's going to be weird shit like that. Like, what the fuck? Thank you, God. Like you're gonna be thanking God a lot in 2023. Like whatever you need is gonna be taken care of, but it's gonna be in the form of men. Men are going to be they're going to be catering to you in 2023. Like, and if this is not several men, this could be one option. This could be one specific person that's gonna stand out above the rest, and he's going to be catering to you 2023. Like you may see a side to this person you've never experienced. If they weren't communicating often before, if they weren't showing up, they weren't the most romantic, you're gonna see a different side to them this year. And it's really going to impress you, you know, and you're not easily impressed by men. You're not. But this person is actually gonna pull out all the stops, like, and they don't care if they look like a fool either. So this could be someone who's actually standing up to friends and family, or even just standing up to themselves, you know, like finally like letting go and just allowing themselves to just love you. So this could be a confession of some kind coming towards you, but it may be a confession in the form of an action. like someone's actions are going to be their confession of love to you. Or this could be something materially, this could be a gift, this could be a piece of jewelry someone's gonna give you. Like, hey, this piece of jewelry or this gift is saying how much they love you. Like, this is the type of individual, they would be there for you even if you had kids with someone else. This is like a good, genuine masculine friend. Maybe they've always wanted it to be romantic, but it just could never get to that point. There's always some type of distraction. There's always some type of like interruption. Something always happens when you two try to come together, or when you get too close or you get too comfortable with this person. There's always a tower moment. So this person's like, okay, well, I'm settling. I know this individual is very attractive. I know they have a lot of options. I know they have a busy life. Like, how can I still be a part of this person's life without bringing chaos or drama to them, you know? So they're gonna help you in little ways. This might be the individual that's, you know, paying bills and rent and, you know, filling in the gaps for you where you need to, because they feel like they owe that to you. I'm sorry, that was a big message, Nay, I didn't see that. They feel like they owe this to you. I don't know why. It feels like a sorry, like almost like a sorry we can't be together. Sorry that we can't be together. What is that though? Why? Why is it a sorry? Strength in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. And then the Eight of Wands in reverse again. Jasmine, you may be dealing with your Queen of Cups in reverse. This may be a masculine who can't have kids. You see how the air just turned off? They may have problems having, like, they can't have kids. There's something wrong. Maybe they've always wanted a kid with you. This could be someone older, like they don't have any kids, and their age would make you even question, like, why don't you have kids yet? This person, it's like every time you've tried to talk to this person about committing or becoming serious and building something with them, it's like the energy just goes completely left, or they go ghost, they disappear. This person they're sorry that they can't give you kids, or they're sorry they can't have kids of their own with you. They can't give you everything that you want. Or whatever this fantasy or this idea they have, this life that they see themselves having with you, they can't because they have problems. They have an erectile dysfunction. That's something maybe they've kept from you. They haven't told you that. This is like a masculine friend in your life that has always had feelings for you. No, but Jasmine, you're supposed to have more kids. I've told you this before. You're supposed to have more kids. Even if those kids are adopted, you're gonna have more kids. You're gonna have a blended family with this person. But it comes at a cost. The cost is this individual can't have kids. And maybe they're afraid to tell you that. Aww. Oh, this is making me emotional. Wow. Empress in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse 2 times, 5 of Pentacles. Oh, this is so freaking sad, yo. Yo, the secret is this person can't have kids. Man. I'm getting this person has test results too. Like, they know this. They know. If this is not someone that you're like deeply involved with right now, this is someone you're gonna meet in 2023. And you guys are gonna fall in love very quickly. And you may get married, and it just may be like the perfect like love story. But there's a catch. You can't have kids with this person. Not the way that you imagine, right? You may actually adopt kids or foster kids. But you may not be able to have a kid with this person. Oh, man. Wow. So I know this is gonna sound a little weird, right? This is gonna sound a little weird. You're going to be catered to by multiple men, right? You're gonna meet someone who you're gonna develop a connection with. It's gonna be a very strong, intense soulmate connection, similar to that of this person you can't have kids with. They may actually remind you so much of this person. They're gonna be friends. They're going to know each other. This is gonna become a thing where all hands are on deck. All of these masculines are gonna be involved in taking care of your children. Because the example that they're giving me in my vision right now is something that I'm actually going through. But I'm not gonna go into detail. But this is so fucking weird, yo. And I know, Jasmine, our readings be lining up like a motherfucker. So I'm getting emotional because I'm hoping, you know, not that it's a bad thing, but like I'm hoping this is not nothing to do with me either. But okay, fuck it, right? I met someone who is a lot older, a lot older, like twice my age. Instant soul recognition, soul connection, right? Instant, like almost like I didn't want to leave this person's presence. Like I could have kept talking to them for hours, pretty much, right? Hey, Simone. This person reminded me so much of my twin flame, it scared me. The mannerisms, how he looked, how he dressed, how the little dark humor, corny little jokes, like even down to certain like facial features, like he had the same freckles, like nose shape, lips, and I was like, am I looking at a like 50-year-old version of my twin flame in my face right now? Like, it freaked me out so bad that it actually made me reconnect with my twin, right? And there's this really heavy energy of like wanting family, wanting kids and shit like that. Now this older individual who is like a spitting doppelganger image of my twin, but older, he's very youthful for his age. He's like, he's old, but he has a young spirit. Like he's flexible. He moves around. Like he's in pretty good shape, you know? And I'm only using my situation as an example to like help you guys understand this. My twin, right? He's at an age where you kind of expect him to have children. I always joke around with him like, you got some babies hiding in the bushes somewhere. And he's like, no, I don't have any kids. Like I'm waiting for the right woman, whatever. You know, and we've discussed children many of times, and yeah. But with this situation, like I said, I'm hoping that's not it. But this would be a situation where both of these individuals would come together and actually be cordial and be good friends if it meant coming down to taking care of me and the children that I would have ultimately with that older person, right? So it's weird. You have a younger individual who can't have kids, but you have an older person who can have kids, who you might ultimately end up having kids with, and it's okay with this person because it's like, do y'all get what I'm saying? I see how this is playing out, and it's freaking me the fuck out, yo. It's really freaking me out. Like, are you playing a joke on me right now? Are you playing a freaking joke on me right now? I had a dream, y'all, that these two individuals met. And the older person in the dream, I was standing in front of both of them, and I said, y'all literally are the same person. Just, he's an older version of you, like. And he said to me, he was like, well, why can't that be my son? As if to say, if people ask questions, just say he's my son. If people ask questions, just say your fiance, whoever, whatever, is my son. You know, so yeah, them kids gonna come out looking like him, right? But I'm the one that actually did that for the both of you. This shit is fucking crazy. When I tell you they look alike, like, I was so freaked out. I reached out to my twin and I was like, are you sure you don't have no family out here? Are you sure your daddy is your daddy? Because I think I just met your daddy. Like, it was like that. Like, it freaked me out so fucking bad. I was like, what the fuck? And the connection was like the same. But of course, the love is not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in love with my twin. Like, I don't have that same type of love with this person. It's just like more of like a spiritual connection with this individual. Like, but it's like a purpose that they're supposed to play. It's a role they're supposed to play in my life. But I'm like study trying to dismiss them because I'm like, I wouldn't feel right being in your face. You constantly reminding me of the person I really want to be with, and also being in their face too. Like, I'm not shiesty like that. Like, I'm not shady like that. So it's been very weird for me. And the only reason they brought that up to me is because this is coming out in your reading, Jasmine, where there's gonna be a compromise. And you know how it's like, oh, almost every, and I said it, so I was like, can I have both? God, can I have both? Jasmine, you might be in a situation where you literally have both. Like, you're gonna have a soulmate and a twin flame working together on behalf of your children. Like, it's gonna be like some poly shit. It's weird. It's like poly, not poly. Like, a woman in a poly relationship with two men is freaky. It's freaky. And one is much older than the other. Like, this is crazy. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute, yo. You might literally have both. And this older one they're doing this as like almost a gift to you and this person that you love, right? They understand. There isn't like no jealousy. There isn't envy. There's no animosity. It's none of that. It's like a genuine gesture. Like, I know how much you love this person. I know how much you want this. I know. So let me do this for both of you. You know, if it's okay with your dude, it's okay. You guys talk about it. But I will give you guys a child. You know, and it'll feel like nothing. It wouldn't even feel like it was a difference, really, because that child is still going to come out looking like that father, because me and him look so similar and we pretty much have the same genetic code. Like, so if people ask questions, it's just gonna look like that's my grandbaby and that's my son. So someone else is gonna be like a gift to the connection, but they're also gonna be a lifelong friend to you in this person. They're going to help you in this person. Like, this may be an older gentleman, older individual, an emperor who got their life together, like they live freely, like they got money to spend, like they don't care. Like they will be of help and service to you. If you and your masculine is struggling in any type of way, when it comes, especially when it comes down to children, they will show up and play granddaddy. I'm so serious. And this, when I'm telling you this is was once a complete stranger to you, right? But this is a soulmate connection. What I was picking up on is, what I've been learning is more about twin flames and twin ray. So you may be in a situation where you're in a partnership with your twin flame and your twin ray. That twin ray is going to be much older than you. They're going to be much wiser, more experienced than you, more stable than you. They're going to teach you a lot. They have a lot to offer. But this twin ray is going to remind you so much of your twin flame, even down to physical appearance. So it's like, get ready, right? Get ready, because if you're coming in union with your twin flame, you guys are actually going to be together, and this is going to be it. There may be a confession on the table, right? This person may not be able to have kids, but they're also going to be in agreement to you conceiving with your twin ray. If it comes down to it, right? Because I feel like, I mean, and you don't necessarily have to physically have sex with this individual if you don't want to. I mean, you can do, I think, what is it called? IVF or something like that. And you can just, take his sperm and, your egg and whatever. Like, you can do it that way. And what's crazy? I really hope my twin doesn't watch this video. But when I met this older man who was my twin ray, who's a doppelganger of my twin flame, the first thing he said to me, this is when I was working at the bar. Jasmine, you might meet them at the bar. I was working at the bar, and it was like the night before I actually quit. I didn't tell y'all I quit my damn bar job, whatever. He came in perfect fucking timing. He sat down at the end of the bar, and when he came in, I froze the fuck up because I thought it was my twin. And then I got a closer look, and it was like he was walking closer to me, and his face was coming into the light. And I was like, am I in fucking Twilight Zone? Did I just jump timelines or something? Like, am I like 20 years into the future right now? Like, I was freaked the fuck out. Like, he looked like a 50-year-old version of my twin. Like, it freaked me out so bad. Like, he's talking to me and my mind is somewhere else trying to fucking figure this shit out. But he sat down, and one of the first things he said to me, he was like, do you want babies? And I was like, yeah, I want kids. I want a lot of kids. And he was like, I make some pretty babies. You want to see my kids? He was like, I make some really beautiful babies. We would make great children together. And then it was never a discussion again. Like, that was literally the first conversation we had when he walked in. Like, that motherfucker looked at me and just was like, yeah, I'm supposed to have your babies. Like, or you're supposed to have mine. We're supposed to have kids together. So, yeah. And it was so casual. Like people don't just every day just walk up to somebody and be like, hey, you want me to give you a baby? Like, I make some pretty babies. And he does. His children are gorgeous. Like ethereal, beautiful. Like gorgeous, like gorgeous babies. So I just found that a little odd, right? This individual is gonna know like their purpose is to give you a child. Like they're already in that energy. So it's not gonna be awkward, it's not gonna be weird. The most awkward part of it is probably gonna be coming down to the conversation with you and your twin, where it's like, okay, I know we don't do doctors and we don't do medicine and we don't fuck with all of this medical shit, okay? We are spiritual individuals, you know, and this is a supernatural child that we are gonna bring into this world. So I'd rather do it naturally. Are you okay with this man having sex with me so that we can have a child together? It may be that type of uncomfortable freaking conversation, or it might just come down to you having the fucking threesome you've always wanted. Everybody wins, right? You have both of them. Both of them take turns taking care of you in whatever form you want to, whether that's in the bedroom, whether that's money, whether that's just your emotional well-being. They take turns catering to you. Like, God is not giving you one, but two motherfucking destined partners. Look, 10 of Pentacles, y'all all gonna be cooped up in that bitch together, okay? This might even be like a live-in situation, like, I know it's crazy, and it's 3-3 on the chat. I know this sounds crazy, but be open, like be open, like you're gonna have two men dedicated to take, like, literally, like, and the thing is, like I said, it's not no weird shit. It's not weird or kinky or nothing like that. This person is just literally just here to give you a child. Like, that is their gift to you. Like, and it's just gonna, the freaky part is when the child gets here and you look at the child, it's gonna trip other people up. Like, they would never, ever, ever, ever guess that it was that 50-year-old that gave you that baby. Not him that you're married to. You know, because like I said, they look so much alike. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing is, that child, right, when they're coming up, when they're growing up, you're going to have to decide when you're going to have the conversation with them, or if you're going to have a conversation with that child and let them know, hey, that's not your father. Your granddad is actually your father, or your uncle is actually your father. Like, I don't know how you're going to do that with the child. That's going to have to be a whole nother situation. You know, you're going to have to come to terms with one day. But if it was me, I'd just be blatantly fucking honest. I'd be like, you got two daddies. You got two daddies. Yeah. But I'd rather just get it out. Like, I'm not carrying that fucking burden. No. You got two daddies. Now you decide who you want to call the other one. This could be your daddy and that could be grandpa. This could be your daddy, that could be uncle. Look, you decide, okay? But I'm letting you know, this is what happened because it had to. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with my kids. Like, if I was in that situation, the fuck I'm gonna hide that for? I don't want them walking around with that, like, and then when they find out, they resent you for years and all types of shit. No, just save the drama. Just get it out the way. Just tell them from the jump, like, look, this person, I mean, growing up, this child is gonna see this individual. Like, both of them are gonna play a really, really significant role in their life. Like, so why would I lie to them? You know? Why would I fucking lie? People be making shit complicated. These kids not stupid. And if that baby gonna be supernatural, like I know they will, like, they gonna see through the smoke, you know, and you don't wanna have to deal with that, you know, type of resentment and backlash that you get from just not telling the truth and being honest with your kid. You know, it's almost just as bad as like a child growing up and never knowing that they're adopted. You know, that hurts. It's painful. You know, no one wants to put their child through that. And when we're in it, we're only thinking about ourselves. We're not thinking about how that will affect that child for the rest of their lives. Like, the truth hurts. It really does. And that's one hell of a truth to be keeping from a child their entire life. So no, I will be very, very honest. And if this is your situation, Jasmine, in 2023, just keep it honest with everyone. You know, it'll be up to you whether you want to disclose this information with your family or not. I recommend you don't. I recommend you do not. Tell your business to your family, your friends, whatever. They can conjure up whatever idea they have of what's going on. But if you have a specific person that you are in love with, you want to marry, you want to have kids with, you want to live life with, be with that person, because God is going to send in a compromise for you. It's a plot twist to this shit. Plot twist. Like, this is going to be the biggest plot twist of the fucking, like, next decade. Like, for real. Like, you got two, not one, but two fathers. Okay. But yeah, that's really all I see for you, Jasmine. Big thing on family, big thing on love, marriage, children, for sure. Now, if you don't want to go that route, right, because that's an option. If you don't want to go that route, you can also go for adoption, right? If that's just too much for you, you know, you can't really process that, you can still adopt with this person. You know, it don't have to be so kinky. You can still just adopt. But I'm telling you, that individual's never gonna leave. They're always gonna be there. They're always gonna be there. I feel like you're supposed to have a kid with that twin ray. You're supposed to have a kid with them. So, I mean, kind of rejecting the situation might turn messy anyway, because you're gonna find yourself sexually attracted to this person. It's gonna be like super, super intense until you actually conceive. Like, once the conception is done, it's gonna just disappear. Like, it's gonna be like, oh, you know, and suddenly you're gonna be looking at this person as like a father figure, like a dad or some shit like that, because they're much older and wiser than you. So you're not gonna feel like no lustful feelings for them after he gets the job done. You know, like I said, it's not gonna be weird, but I'm gonna just go ahead and move on because I know there's other people waiting. But yeah, take some time to process that and rewatch this later. Let me see. Okay, Monet, I got you. Okay, anybody else who want a live reading for 2023? It's $5 donation. Information is in the description box. Okay. That was a weird, kinky ass reading, for real. That was a weird, kinky ass reading. Crazy. Yes, I had me some wine before I got on here. Like, what the fuck? Literally in that dream, like, both of them were meeting, and the older dude was like he had a bright idea, like, why can't that just be my son? Like, you could just tell people that's my son. Even though they don't know each other. These are complete strangers, but they look so much alike. I'm like, ain't no way. Ain't no way this is my life. Ain't no way this is my life. That would be a great story to tell, though. Honestly, it would. That would be a great YouTube channel. That's shit I would tune into. That's a blended family for real. Like, that's a blended family for real. Okay. Next, we have Monet. Ooh, wouldn't that be something? I'm gonna have to meditate on this shit later. just to make sure that ain't what the fuck this is for me. Ace of Cups. Okay, what we have for Monet for 2023. Okay, so the apple analogy, or whatever I was saying, the apple, that could have something to do with the saying, like the apple falling from the tree. So yeah, your reading was pretty much about pregnancy. Like the apple don't fall too far from a tree. In this case, it does. It's on a completely different tree. Completely different tree. Okay. It always feels like when I'm saying it, it's super confusing, and then when I go back and watch it, I'm like, oh, okay, that wasn't hard to understand. I be in my head a lot. Okay, Monet, what's coming in for you? No problem, Jasmine. What's coming in for you in 2023? Ooh, you're going back to something. Ooh. You're going backwards. It's for your own good, though. I feel like you tried to like dismiss something before it was closed out completely. This is a cycle that's not done yet here. You're going backwards. Let's just pull some more. Yeah, this is something you thought was over. It's not over. It's not over. To the fat lady sings, like, for real. Clarify this right here. This looks like you about to go back to an ex, Monet. You about to go back to an ex here with this King of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. Something's not done here. You thought it was, but it's coming back around again. It's coming back around again. But this time it might actually work out. Someone could have, you know, matured, gone through a couple different cycles in life. I'm hearing a long lost friend. So this could be someone from the past, like childhood. Like y'all could have grown up together in the same neighborhood or something. I feel like I gave you this reading before. Someone that you're really close with, like you haven't seen them in years. I mean, you could have gone to the same schools together or same community, worked together, but it's been some time. Like, this could have been like a short-lived relationship. Like, it could have just been like a petty relationship or it didn't really go nowhere. Somebody could have moved. I'm also picking up someone in the military possibly, or armed forces, or they could be a cop, or this could be someone who went to like the police academy, went to the military. When you guys separated, were in school at some point. You might not even know who this person is, but it's gonna be like, wow, I mean, we went to the same school, we lived on the same block, and I never knew that you were my person the whole time, or who knew that I was this close to my soulmate? Like, we were literally crossing paths all the time. They've literally been in my face the whole time. But there's some type of separation here. Like I said, either you don't know who this person is just yet, you know of them, but you don't know who they are to you. This is a divine partner. This is a soulmate. But you weren't ready. Yeah, you had to mature and go through some things before this person could be introduced to you. But when you realize who this person is, you're gonna be like, oh, I went to school with you, or I see you all the time at the supermarket, or it's gonna be like you've seen this person in passing, but you never like there wasn't a soul recognition because it wasn't supposed to happen so soon. You had to go through a few things first, but it's like the stars coming back around full circle. The wheel is coming back around full circle for you and this person to now be together. But it's not your first time meeting this person or seeing this person. And I'm also getting, this is an individual who you used to see often, like maybe in school, in your neighborhood, whatever, like in passing. And then all of a sudden they disappear. You haven't seen them since, you know, it's like out of sight, out of mind. When you see them again, they may actually be in uniform. I'm really getting heavy military. Somebody who's just in the government, their security, an officer, police, sheriff, firefighter. This is someone who wears a uniform. Okay. I feel like I told you this before though. Six of Cups in reverse and Three of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, so the energy, yeah, Judgment. The energy obviously hasn't changed. This person is still coming in 2023. They're coming in 2023. You're going to be meeting them in uniform. Page of Rods. Okay, what's the Four of Wands in reverse? Four of Swords. I don't feel like you're going to be home when this happens, or you're going to be outside of your home when this happens. I don't know why this feels like someone getting arrested. Okay, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like you may not like how you meet this person. The circumstances in which you meet this person may be very uncomfortable. It may even involve someone going to jail. But this is happening like outside of your home or in a public place. Emperor, yeah, this is when this Emperor comes in. You see y'all suited up and shit. Oh, he's gonna come save the day. Yeah, you see how y'all suited up and shit? He's in his uniform, he's in his armor. Like, this could be a cop or somebody with like a military background. This could be somebody who like carries a gun on them, like conceal and carry, like they always ready for whatever. But they have a badge though. Like, so if it's not them in uniform, they could just be carrying a weapon on them. Maybe they have their badge. This could be an off-duty cop when this happens. Or they're a detective. They're undercover. And I also keep saying a white man. I did this reading for you. I did this reading for you. I told you it's gonna be a white dude. And he's like, he's a cop or something like that. But he's like in your neighborhood or wherever you frequent often, like, he's always there. He's always been there. I feel like this person is seeing you, but you haven't seen them. Like, you don't notice them in that way. This person is already attracted to you. They already know who you are. Like, they watch you. Like, they almost feel like they have to protect you. They have eyes on you at all times. So it's like this person, look, this person's gonna be at the right place at the right time because they were watching you anyway. Like, they're the ones that watch from, I know this sounds creepy, but from a distance, they may be the ones that are watching you, making sure you get to your door safely. Or, I don't know, like they look out for your car. Like, this would be the individual, if you had a flat tire, they'll fill your air up in your tire and you would never know that they did that shit for you. Or, I don't know, like, they do like acts of service for you in secret. Like, it's like a secret admirer, but they do it because they have a genuine good heart. They're genuinely a good person. And they're attracted to you as well. That's interesting. So yeah, this person intervenes on some type of conflict between you and maybe your baby dad. It's because they had already been watching you and they watched the shit about to escalate, and that's why they stepped in. This person's huge too, is what I'm getting. They're huge. Like, they're tall and they're big. Like cocky, like muscle cocky, like not like ripped, like athletically, like really ripped, but it's like they have like a stockiness to them. Like, they may be like, what do you call it? Like, they may have like a fat pack. Like, or they could just be older. Maybe they're older. Could be in their 40s, maybe. Late 30s, early 40s. They look good though. They have a nice build. But this is like a older Caucasian dude, but he looked real good. He looked very young. Like, he has very youthful eyes. He may have like salt and pepper, but he has very youthful eyes, very youthful features about him. He kind of almost reminds me of like what is his name? No, not him. I guess you could say like a DiCaprio type of dude, like, or like a, no, there's a better example of this. I'm seeing him, but I don't remember his name. He's from the movie Where Art Thou, Brother? What is his name? I used to have the biggest crush on him when I was younger. Why I was crushing on Salt and Peppermint, I don't know, don't ask me. But he was a fine older white man in that movie. I wish I had his name, but he's like the perfect example of what I mean. Like, but we're gonna move forward. Or like a Robin Thicke. Yeah, okay, that's a good example. Like a Robin Thicke, you know? Like the type of white man that just looks good, like they get finer as they age. That type of nigga. Like, that's who this is. Yeah, they not playing about you. King of Pentacles. Not playing about you. Okay. He's about to come out of hiding. Yeah, this King of Pentacles is about to come out of hermit mode. It's getting ready to be revealed who this person is to you. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Well, I guess the energy didn't change, Monet. Like, this person's still coming in for you. They said wait. So, give it more time. Be patient. It's happening in 2023. It's happening in 2023. Your personal bodyguard is coming in. Look, romance. I can't make it the fuck up. Your person is coming in, okay? And they don't play no games about you. We got the abundance card. They do not play no games about you. Look, no, they don't play. Peaceful resolution here, success. Yep, recovery. Yeah, everything is gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. This individual's gonna take care of you. They may even take you in, is what I'm getting. Take you in. You might end up like living with this person, like you and your kids or something. Take you in. And it says, ask your angels in romance. So if you want confirmation on this, just ask them to show you in like a dream or something. They'll give you confirmation on this reading. So yeah, that was it. You got to meet your person. So this year is either about love or money, right? Some of you are gonna get love and some of you are gonna get a whole lot of fucking money, okay? So yeah, wow. Got to meet your officer. Hold on, let me see, make sure nobody else. Okay. Well, that was it. I mean, anybody else want to read him? That's what I was like, it's like you're going backwards. Like something isn't over here. So that part that I was picking up on, it could just mean that the cycle with your baby dad is coming to an official end this year, but it's gonna end with a bang, okay? I mean, hopefully he's not getting arrested, but I was picking up on someone getting arrested and going to jail. And it could be literally at the hands of your soulmate. You said no 30, 40. They're older than you for sure. I'm seeing 38. This person could be 38 years old. Or could be between 3 and 8 years older than you. Yeah. But he's like a fine salt and pepper. Like, you're not going to feel weird about it. Like, you're going to be very, very attracted to this person. Look, yes. Okay, you're going to be very, very attracted to this person. Like, they may be able to teach you some things, okay? It's not going to feel like you're with an older man. Look, romance keep coming out, and yes again. You're not going to feel like you're with an old man. Shit, they may act younger than you. I feel like this individual has a very bubbly spirit. Like, they're very funny. They're a jokester for sure. Have a great sense of humor. Very spontaneous, very playful, very athletic. Like, this is a motherfucker you be hiking in the mountains with and shit, okay? Like, you gonna go fishing with them and like, you gonna be doing different shit, you know what I'm saying, with this person. They gonna get you outside, for real. Like, this person's gonna get you outside, right? And I think we've been trying to get you outside for a while, Monet. Tell you to go outside, go out in nature and shit. This person is gonna do that for you. They're gonna get you out your comfort zone. Yeah. I'm also getting this person could have a thing for like storm watching or something. They could like really like love the rain or love when it storms outside. Like, this person's like really like romantic in that way. Like, they'd be the type, if it's like a storm or whatever, if it's raining real bad, they'll want to like cut off all the lights in the house, light it up with candles, get wine, get food, watch shows. Like, they'll set up like a whole, like, I'm seeing it like a fireplace, like, or this person would do like a bonfire outside. Like, you guys are gonna have very intimate moments like that don't involve sex. Like, they're always gonna set the mood for you. They're gonna treat you like a queen. They're very, very thoughtful. You never have to tell this person what to do. It's gonna just feel like they always read your mind. They know what you need in that moment. They're always gonna know what you desire. Look, they're always gonna know what you desire. This is also someone who's going to like help you. They're going to praise like your insecurities. So if you have like problems with your stomach or like maybe you don't like your stretch marks. I'm getting something about saggy skin. I know some women after they have kids, even if you're like really small, you have like that like little saggy skin right there. Like this person's gonna like boost your confidence and make you feel so good in your skin. Like they're gonna kiss on your insecurities and like make you feel like the most beautiful woman in the world, literally. Like they don't want you to change anything about your body. Like they love you head to toe. Like head to toe, like they love it all, you know? So that's gonna be really big for you in this relationship, is feeling secure with a man. Oh, that's so, It's gonna feel amazing. It's gonna feel amazing. Oh, I'm so happy. So happy for y'all. No, you the perfect size to them. You the perfect size to them. They do not care about none of that. Like, that's what they like. Look, the desire card keep coming out. That's what they like. They love you just the way you are. Right? Y'all do know there are men out here who love luscious, like voluptuous women. Like they love thick women. Like they love like the extra, like shebang. Like I don't know. Like there are men who like the extra skin. Like they like it. Like don't be fooled by, you know, all this nip tuck and tiny waist and big ass. There are men that love natural women still. Like there are men wishing for a natural woman, you know. So embrace the skin that you're in, you know. And the person that's for you will love you to the core. You said just that little pudge. That little pudge is not gonna mean nothing to him. I promise you, at all. That's crazy. We pull out Kipper and see what we get. I'm still trying to process Jasmine reading. Look, just as I said that, you want to get another one? That's what I'll be worried about too. Like, I always said if I was to do anything like to my body, like if I was to lay on a table, do anything, it would probably be a breast reduction, you know. And that's because it's relieving me of pain and different shit. Like it's certain tops that I want to wear, and also like they're heavy, like they hurt my neck and my back and shit like that. So I always said I would wait till I had all my kids, and then I would probably get a breast reduction or like do like a breast lift or something like that. But that's the only thing that I really see myself ever doing, going under the knife for, is a breast reduction. But I would be mad if I got that shit and then I got pregnant again, and then it would just be a waste of fucking money. I would be pissed. So honestly, I'm like completely just tossing the thought altogether. Like, it is what it is. These are the titties that God has blessed me with. He said another one for work. Let me see. Did you donate? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take another one. Yeah. I mean, technically you can pretty much do your own breast reduction too. Like certain workouts that target that fat around your boob, like you can get rid of that too, and they will get smaller. Like track athletes and runners. Like, I went to school with a few different girls who had huge gallons on their motherfucking chest. By the end of that motherfucking season for track, they was flat chested, like A, B, like how you go from a F to an A cup. You know what I'm saying? Like, so certain workouts you can do, like HIIT workouts and shit like that, to like, you know, reduce the size of your boobs. So, but I'm not a track star, okay? I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that. Okay, so I got it, Jasmine. Let's see what we have for you in career and work. I'm getting some about headpieces. Headpieces, hair pieces. Is it something you're going to be selling? A business? Something to do with hair pieces? Like headbands and stuff, or clip-ins, extensions. You could be selling extensions. Maybe you'll be wholesaling extensions or doing something in the hair industry. It's not like something where you would become like a stylist or something like that. This would just be like a hustle. Like, you would be like a wholesaler, you know, for hair or bundles or extensions. Like, you could really do well with that. You would sell it really well. If that's not it, then maybe I was just picking up on the fact that you wear hair extensions. I don't know. But that's the first thing I saw. The first thing I saw. Let me see what this deck says. I mean, it's a profitable business if you're thinking about it. Wholesaling hair, being a hair vendor, you make good money. Make good money. Maybe one of your husbands will invest in that for you. Maybe one of your husbands will do that for you. It'll take you all the way to China just to get the good hair. For real. It's like I'm joking, but I'm not. Like, you will really do it. Whatever you wanted to invest in, like if you had a business idea or whatever, one of these men would actually cash out on you for you to be successful. Like, they'd just be like, okay, total up all the costs and tell me how much you need, okay, to get started. What you need, 10K? Cool, here you go. You know? Or like, where do you need to get your inventory at? Like, what do you need to do? Oh, okay, like, you want to go check out some vendors in China? Like, they be down for that shit. Like, they be down for that shit. Take a whole vacation. Look, Ace of Swords. I can't make it the fuck up. They be down for that shit. The Justice card. Like, I told you, you're going to be dealing with somebody who is going to be a masculine that just got money. Like, you know, they do what they want. You know, they have freedom to do what they want, pretty much. And they're going to share that with you. But I feel like, again, this individual is going to play a significant role in, like, your career and your success as well, too. You know, so if it's something like a business you've been sitting on, like, and you're like, okay, I don't have the funds to really, like, get this off the ground or invest or be consistent the way that I want to, this person's going to come in and fund that for you. They're going to be like your angel investor, for real. Look, star. They're going to come in and be like an angel investor for you, and they're going to invest in whatever business plan that you have for yourself. Even if this is like you wanting to go back to school, they'll send you to school. Like, they'll give you the money for it. Like, this person has the best interest at heart for you, literally. Like, they want you to win in life so bad. And this is in the form of, like, a lifelong friend, a lifelong partner. Like, this may be the same person that's going to be giving you a baby. It's giving me more of like a father energy. Like, they're like a mentor to you. They're like a mentor. Okay, we have the Empress, 8 of Pentacles, and 3 Swords. Judgment in reverse. Your appearance is about to completely change too. You're transforming, like right before your eyes. It seems like every day you look in the mirror, you look a little different. You could be aging, but you're aging like gracefully. So that's why when you look in the mirror, there's like a slight difference here. You're like, I can't pinpoint it, but I just look different today. It's because you're aging gracefully. Yeah, someone you either work for or someone that is going to come into your place of work is going to take you from there and you're going to be working for them, or either they're going to be blessing you, they're going to be giving you a financial blessing and helping you invest in something you've always wanted to do. Yeah, there was something about your appearance too. If you've been noticing like you look a little different, yeah, you're aging gracefully, but you're looking better. It's like you're maturing. Your face is maturing, but it's in a beautiful way. Like you're becoming sexier. Like you're becoming sexier. Like that's literally it. Your sex appeal is changing. There's a magnetism about you now. The older you get, the more magnetic you become. And that's why I said these men in 2023, they're going to be wrapped around your finger. And it's not in like a manipulative way. It's just they're just going to want to do for you. Like your energy is just so inviting and a little addictive, you know. No, they're not gonna have a problem helping you with anything that you need. Like, and for some reason, I'm getting there's a third person too. So it's not just these two masculines who are gonna play baby daddy with you. There's a third, almost like a brother energy. I don't know if you have a brother, but that brother is also going to be very significant in your life too in 2023. You're going to learn a lot from your brother, or you're going to be teaching your brother a lot, or these two men are going to have a great relationship with your brother, if you have a brother. If you don't have a brother, then this is someone that is a friend that feels like a brother. And he's going to be really cool with the father of your child. Okay. Shit, y'all might like run a business together. It's like, it's something, it's like there's you and there's a bunch of men around you. You're like the head person in charge, like, you may have a lot of boys. Like, if you do have more children, they're going to be boys. You may think that you're going to have girls, but you're going to have a lot of boys. You may already have girls. Now any children you have, even if you adopt or whatever, they're going to be boys. And it's like you're gonna be like the one woman, you know? Like you're gonna be surrounded like with masculine energy. You're gonna be like the queen. Like you're gonna be treated like royalty by even your sons, your kids, like the men in your life. You're gonna be protected, you know? And right now I could be looking, well, I mean, I have to be looking really, really deep into the future, but I just see you with a lot of masculine energy around you. This is in business, this is in family, this is in like relationships. You're definitely gonna be a businesswoman for sure. they're telling me, you know how they say behind every great man is a great woman? In this case, behind every great woman is a great man. Like, you're the leader or you're the face of a business or a family company or something. You guys may start like a family business together. And it's gonna do so well. Like, it's gonna do so well, and you're gonna be the face of it. Like, you're gonna be the model for it. Like, you may actually model and take photos with this product or whatever it is that you guys are doing together. You're gonna create a product. It's a family-based product, or it's run by a family. It's gonna be run by your family. Everyone's gonna have a job. Like, your kids are gonna be helping make the product and package it, and you know, your brother, your cousins, like the whole family is gonna hands on deck. Remember I said that earlier? I said it's gonna be like all hands on deck. Everyone's gonna be involved in this business. And I said it's almost like you're gonna be commander in chief. Like, you're gonna be running this. Wow, okay. So I can only imagine this business has to be $1 million business. Has to be. With this amount of help. If that's not it, Jasmine, you could be creating a product for men. Maybe you're creating a hair product for men. Maybe that's why I thought of headpieces. I was thinking of hair. You could be creating a hair product for men, maybe like hair growth for men, like for baldness or like for beards, for any like skin irritation. Like, you're creating a healing product for men. You know how men like break out from shaving and they have like those hives and bumps sometimes, or like patchiness, and like they can never grow like a full beard. Like, you're gonna be helping men with that, like, or you're gonna be curing baldness, like off some ballsy shit. Like, you know, it's a product to help them grow their motherfucking hairlines back in or some shit. But you're gonna be given instruction by God. Like, your ancestors are definitely gonna help you with this. I told you before, you're a kitchen witch, Jasmine. So you and the ancestors be combining shit in that motherfucking kitchen. That food tastes good is because you and your ancestors bust down in the motherfucking kitchen. And intuitively, you just know what to cook. You know what to put, what seasonings, what herbs, whatever is going. You don't even have to taste your food, like, as you cook. You just know this works. It's that. If you cook a lot. Like, if you don't cook a lot, you're gonna be cooking a lot in 2023, right? And you're just gonna see that it's a natural gift that you have. Like, you know what you're doing in the kitchen. And that translates to you knowing what you're doing when you're creating this product. When you're creating this product, you're gonna know exactly what to put in it, how much to put in it. It's gonna be a breakthrough product. Like, you're gonna be healing a lot of people with this product. And I'm getting it's gonna be universal. It's something universal. So it may start out as like a product that you make for men, but it can be used on women. It can be used on babies. It's a natural product. Like, the herbs, oils, whatever in it is natural, but your marketing is gonna be for men at first, right? You're gonna market it to men, and then it's gradually gonna turn into something that everyone in the family can use. Like, you're gonna have a category for babies, and you're gonna have a category for women, men, teenagers. Like, this could be you doing skincare products or hair products or both. But there's something to do with the physical appearance, physical well-being that you're going to become a millionaire off of. So give it time. Everything is coming together as it should. You know, just be patient. Things are going to happen. Things are going to happen almost by accident. It's like you're accidentally going to create this product. You're accidentally going to create this product. That's crazy. You're accidentally going to become a fucking millionaire, Jasmine. But it's going to involve your family. It's going to involve your children. It's going to involve the men in your life. The men in your life may be your test subjects, literally. Okay. Okay, girl. Okay. They said that's what came out for career, for work for you. So whatever job you're at now, I don't see you being there for long, because with the way that this masculine energy is set up, one of these masculines are not going to want you to work. You're going to be working from home. They're going to make sure you have everything you need to take care of you and your kids and the household. And it's going to be while you're at home. This is what I'm saying. You're going to accidentally make $1 million fucking product. You're going to be at home and you're going to be fucking around in the kitchen. I'm also getting something about you growing your own plants, or growing from a garden or something. You could get into gardening or growing your own herbs and vegetables at home. You're going to get into that. They also want you to start studying your herbs and stuff like that. You may want to try to take a course, a holistic course, a holistic healing course, or study herbalism. Huh? What was that, Monet? Did I miss something? But yeah, invest in learning your gifts this year. Invest in yourself this year. Don't worry about work, right? You're gonna be good. There's a masculine that's coming in that's a provider. They're not gonna want you to work. This is like a man who wants you to have his babies, and yeah. Like, he don't want you to be worried or be stressed or anything like that. If you get pregnant by this person, like, they're gonna always wanna have eyes on you. You know, they're very protective of you, especially when you're carrying this child. So they're not really gonna be wanting you out in the working world. So they're gonna make sure they do what they need to do. If they're not, look, judgment. They're gonna make sure they do what they need to do if they're not already financially secure, to make sure that you stay comfortable. You're gonna be very, very comfortable. Look, and the Three of Pentacles came in reverse. You're not gonna be working a job. You're gonna be working from home. You could even be doing, maybe you'll start a YouTube channel or something. Like, you're going to literally be working remotely. Like, everything that, your success is gonna come from you being a mother. And being like the nurturer, playing your role as like a wife, a mother for your family. Like, that's a part of your purpose. You bring people together. Your energy is very infectious, you know? So if you were to like get into like social media or like start a YouTube channel, maybe you would start like a family channel for you and your kids, you know, you and your future husband, you know. It will be very successful. It will be very, very successful. And like I said, you and this person are going to create a product that's going to be universal. And it has something to do with hair and skincare. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Yep, this is your destiny. You're gonna be a millionaire. You're gonna be a business owner. You're gonna be a business owner. You're gonna be an entrepreneur. You and your spouse, the person you're gonna be with, are gonna have a business together, a family business. Okay, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Look, first card, sudden wealth, unexpected income on the bottom. Look, child, what did I say? Your journey and your success and your abundance is going to come out of your children, your family, your foundation, you as a mother. Like, you're going to have a family-owned business with you and your spouse and your kids. Everyone's going to be involved in this. Like, I see a factory. I see warehouses. Like, I see you giving your family members jobs. I see connections mending. Like, resentment, guilt, grief, pain, like all of that just dissolving. Like, this business, this company is gonna bring back the harmony in your family. It's gonna bring everyone together. These children are gonna bring everyone together. Like, it's gonna take a village to raise these children. You may have a lot of children, Jasmine, and I feel like I keep telling you this. You're gonna have a lot of kids. You're not done. Whether that's you physically having a kid or adopting kids or fostering kids, you're not done at all. This is like gonna become your passion. I'm hearing cheaper by the dozen. You be one of the moms, for real, that have all them damn kids in one house. But God is gonna provide for you and them kids. Like, you and your family are gonna be set. And that's something really, really amazing to watch. That's why I said y'all might even become like a YouTube family channel or something like that. And it's like one big ass blended family. Y'all gonna be rich as hell. Y'all gonna be rich as fuck, like, for real. Like, don't worry. Like, you're gonna have a whole community of supporters backing you. And this may be like on social media. You may have subscribers and followers. Like, you ain't have to worry about shit. Like, literally, your supporters are gonna be sending you gifts and all types of, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Nothing. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's funny how you and Monet came on here to get a read and the same energy came back out. Like, but I mean, it's just destiny. That's what's destined for you. What God has for you, no one can take it from you. So I'm not surprised that the same things is coming back up in the reading. The reading was, what blessings are coming towards you in 2023? So that means what God has destined for you, the gifts God has ordained over your life. That's what the reading was for, you know? There was no surprise, the same energy came back out. Okay, so my phone getting ready to die, y'all. I'll take one more reading. If anybody in here wants to get a reading, $5. If not, then I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here so I can charge my phone up. Have I pulled any cards for myself? No, I haven't yet. I have not. I'm just trying to like go with the flow. I just go with the flow, yo. I don't know if I should, but we'll see. God shows me stuff in my dreams, so I just pray before I go to sleep. I'll be like, okay, if there's anything that I need to know or be aware of, just show it to me. And he does. And he does. I'm not about to put my business out there. I mean, I always do, but I'm not about to do that. No. I'm not about to do that. I mean, I'll just pull the cards, but I'm not gonna read into it. I'm not gonna read into it. I'm not even gonna say nothing, okay? Because you gotta be mindful. You know, I'm on a platform. People watch me and stuff like that. And you have haters and shit that be wanting to project certain shit onto you when they know what's coming for you. Like, so I like to move in silence when it comes to my personal shit. At least I try to. But again, I'm also a leading example, you know. I'm the sacrifice. So a lot of the times I do have to share my experiences so that you guys can learn from me as well. So like I said, I'm not going to read into it, but I'm going to just pull a couple cards and see what's in store for me for 2023. What's in store for me? They said rest. 4 swords. Why am I hearing nothingness? They said nothingness. Nothingness. So it's giving me like slow down, like a slower energy, like a comforting energy. This may just be like a really comfortable year for me. Maybe just like a really just comfortable, easygoing year for me. Shit, I might be the one that's getting pregnant. Chariot card. Hermit in reverse. I already knew I was moving again. This energy almost feels like I'm going, like, not by my own will, though. Like, it almost feels like an energy of like, okay, you have no choice. Like, this is your only option. This is it. Like, this is it. Like, you have to go. Whether you want to or not, you have to go. Or you have to do this, whether you want to or not. That's the energy it's giving me. Yeah, whether you want to or not, you're gonna have to do this. So I don't know what this is for me. Like, oh, this could have something to do with communication, maybe a conversation. 2 of Swords in reverse. No, it's not a conversation, it's an action. It's something that I'll be doing or something someone else is doing for me. I'm not gonna be too happy about it. 4 of Wands. Because it's a drastic change that I'm not prepared for. 5 of Pentacles here. It's happening drastically and it's happening quickly. I'm getting something about me complaining the whole time. The Star, but at the end of it is something beautiful. So whatever this is a blessing in disguise. So it may be a little bit of drama. But the drama is coming from me because I'm trying to control the situation. As I'm on my way there, I'm complaining the whole time. I don't know why. I wonder if this has something to do with pregnancy. Because they're showing me like a woman in a delivery room. You know how like some women, they dread, they're like, oh my gosh, I know I'm gonna have to have this baby, but I don't wanna have this baby. Like, I don't wanna go through contractions. I don't wanna do this. I don't wanna go to the doctor. I'm scared. Like, this is what this gives me, like, I don't wanna do this, but I know it has to happen. It's gonna happen. Like, I have to do it. It's like you can't fight nature. Like, it's like you're trying to fight against gravity It's something about a child. I'm hearing overdue. A child is overdue. So this could be a child that's full term, that's taking a long time to happen. Like, this might be a child that's in there for like over 40 weeks. And it's like, okay, you're gonna have to come one day. Like, what the fuck? Or this could have something to do with getting pregnant. Like, this is gonna happen anyway. Like, you might as well just surrender. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Something's taking longer than expected here. And it's causing someone to suffer. Or just be uncomfortable. So this to me, it sounds like a pregnancy. And it's like getting to the end of your pregnancy, and it's like you're super uncomfortable and irritable and agitated, but also scared and angry and mad that you have to push this baby out, or you have to go and you have to have this baby. It's giving me, it's not giving a beautiful experience. And when I picture me having kids, I picture it being a fucking beautiful ass experience. Like, I always wanted to do like a water birth. If I do have kids, I want to do an at-home water birth. I want to have all my kids naturally. Like, I don't want no doctors touching me. Like, that's how I want to have my kids. But it seemed like this is not happening the way that I planned to. It's not going down like that. Like, it's almost like this baby comes late on purpose. Like, what the fuck? It's like this baby coming late on purpose. So that nobody is prepared. What the fuck? I've been connecting with my spirit baby this past week. They've been talking to me heavy. And it's a boy. That's the crazy part. It's a boy. Now, I always thought that I was going to have girls because for the past 2 years, I have been dreaming about twin girls. Beautiful, beautiful girls. But I had a vision the other day. Not a vision, but it was almost like I heard it and I saw it in like a flash. And I saw a lot of like boys. I saw like a lot of boys, like baby boys. I'm like, God, don't tell me I'm about to have a bunch of boys and I want girls. But this is what I mean, like, he gives me confirmations through my dreams and stuff. Because sometimes I do my own personal readings, and I be like, man, that's for somebody else, that ain't for me. That's why I don't do them. Like as a reader, it's more difficult to do your own reading than it is for other people. It's like trying to read codes and shit like that. Like, he's never truly gonna give me the complete outcome of something when I'm doing my own, because I'm not supposed to see it coming, you know. That would be kind of like me cheating my own life. Like, I can't do that. As a reader, I'm never supposed to know every step of the way of how something's gonna play out for me, you know. He may give me permission to grant someone else that information, but I can't do it for myself. Just like as a reader, I can't fucking just wish up the fucking lottery numbers and hit the fucking lottery. Like, that would be like cheating life. That would be me abusing my power. Like, it don't work like that. So same thing applies when I'm doing my personal readings. Like, it's usually very scattered because I'm not supposed to know it all. But yeah, this just, to me, this is about kids. Queen of Pentacles, you know, that's like wife energy. Four of Cups. Somebody is resisting some shit here. I'm even getting resisting a commitment. Oh my gosh. I'm caught. Resisting a commitment or marriage. Something, it's like something's happening sooner than it's supposed to, and then something's also coming later than it's supposed to too. Or something was supposed to happen sooner, but I delayed it because I was being stubborn. Or being scared to take this leap. If this is not me, then this is someone else outside of me. Yeah, Death card, change. Fear and change here. Wheel of Fortune in reverse has slowed something down. So now something's gonna come in when I least expect it because the order in which it was supposed to come is fucked up. Two of Cups in reverse. Or something unexpected has to happen now to kind of make up for the lost energy. So this could be having a baby unexpectedly. Getting pregnant unexpectedly. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's like a fair exchange. Like, this is what you get for delaying this. This is what you get for delaying this. Now you have no control over this. The Hermit in reverse. Tough love. Page of Wands. That's what I'm saying. Someone's finding out that they're pregnant unexpectedly. And it may be some sort of shame surrounding it too. Possibly because it wasn't planned. I can't believe I'm doing my own reading in front of you guys right now. Possibly because it wasn't planned. Or someone had made plans to do something here. This could have something to do with being global or being on social media. And I have to talk in third person when I do my readings. That's the only way that I'm gonna pick it up. So this person could maybe have aspirations of being an influencer, being in the public eye, looking a certain way, traveling, they have ambitions, they have goals. And they think that having a child is going to interrupt that. It's going to get in the way of that. So this is why this person is angry. This is why they're angry about this. But it's going to go away. It's going to go away. Okay. That's interesting. I mean, and my reading could also very well be for someone else too. So if anyone is just tuning in and listening, it could resonate with you. Who knows? Three of Cups, Three of Swords, Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. This is heavy. I'm hearing don't let fear ruin a good thing. Someone keeps saying that they're not ready for something, but they are. It's been long overdue. it's like I'm hearing sirens. This baby is long overdue. This baby was supposed to be here already. What? So remember I was like, it's almost like, that's what you get. It's almost like an energy because this baby has been delayed. Now, when I do conceive and I am pregnant, there may be a season of suffering during this pregnancy because there's like some karma that has to be cleared out now for that delay. Remember earlier I was talking about like don't resist God's gifts. There's a price you have to pay for that. So this hopefully doesn't translate into a difficult pregnancy. Remember I was saying it's like I'm complaining the whole time. But it's not something you can fight. Like you just have to go through it, you know? So I don't know if this is like a painful or a difficult pregnancy. I'm seeing something about throwing up too. What is that condition? It's a condition that some pregnant women experience where they throw up like a lot. Like sometimes they can't even hold water down. Like they throw up a lot. Oh Lord, please no. Like I don't like that. No. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Don't put me through that. No. I forgot what the condition is called. But it's something through pregnancy. Look, the devil in reverse. Like, and remember I said it'll pass though. Like it'll get better. So maybe my first trimester is going to be very, very difficult as a way of saying that's what you get for waiting so fucking long. Like this baby was already supposed to be here, but you delayed this shit. So your first trimester is going to give you hell. Literally. Your first trimester is going to give you hell. Or some part of your pregnancy is going to be more difficult than the other. Like really significantly difficult, like, but it'll pass, you know, you're gonna be okay. Queen of Wands, King of Cups. I feel like whoever is the father is going to definitely nurture this person, protect this person for sure. This person is someone who's very patient. They're very, very patient. This is not someone who's gonna like pressure her to have sex while she's pregnant or anything like that. Like this is someone who, they're gonna take a lot of blows. I don't know if this is like, as Queen of Rods keep coming out, I feel like I was just getting ready to say Queen of Swords, it's gonna be a temperament problem here. So I don't know if this is like someone's emotions getting the best of them just being very angry, very agitated, very irritable during their pregnancy. Maybe their hormones have them going in and out of mood swings. This Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands together is a problem. It's a problem, okay? So it may be a little difficult for this person to maybe balance their emotions. They could be very emotional during their pregnancy, or at least the first half of their pregnancy. But this King of Cups here is gonna be very patient with this person. Maybe there could be a fear here of losing this person, or this person not being like staying for the long run or something. And it's like, no, this person's not going anywhere. Like there isn't possibly anything that you can do or say to this person that's gonna make them leave you and this child. So there could be a fear around that. Yeah, that's what's hidden with this moon card in reverse. Well, that's the hidden fear, the emotion. This could quite literally be like a fear of becoming a single parent or something like that. Which, I mean, I'm not surprised by, because, I mean, I experienced abandonment as a child. So it is something that I worry about. Like, am I going to be a good enough mother to my kid? Like, are they going to have a 2-parent household? Like, that's something that I desire. Like, I'm like, I don't want that for my kid at all. At all. Like, so that is like a hidden fear of mine when it comes to having kids and pregnancy and stuff like that. And partially why I would continue to delay it, honestly, out of that fear. And maybe why that's the delay that's coming up. Like, okay, you've been supposed to have this kid, but you're so afraid that this person is not going to be patient with you, is not going to be there, because you have like a perception of your own childhood and the way things played out and what happened with you and your father. Like, it's just like, be careful that that fear is not something that you project into your reality, you know? So that may be something that I need to overcome. But, I mean, it's not something you can overcome unless you are with child, you know? Like, I won't know whether that's something that really affects me or not unless I become pregnant, you know? Unless I actually go through it. So I don't think it does, you know? I think I would be a really great mother. I really do. It's like one of my aspirations to be a mother. Like, I want kids so bad. But I'm back. Okay. I really wish I could see the chat on the side of the screen. Let me see. Chat viewing options. Okay. Okay, we're back. But yeah, and then my birthday is on the clock. I guess it's just one of them things I just have to go through to get over it, to get past it. And it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary, yo, because you never know. You just never know. And remember what I was telling you guys yesterday, like, your love story is the one thing that you cannot control. That is the one thing that you cannot control. God has complete control over your love story, like your love life, things like that. Like, every time you try to go against the grain, that's when shit starts looking bad, and you go through these karmic cycles, and it's just a bunch of drama and bullshit because you're trying to be in control of who you love and how certain shit play out, who you have kids with, and all. God is in complete control of that. Like, that's why you get married under God. Like, it's only through him that you find true love, okay? And that part of your movie, that part of your story unfolds under his law. It's scary. It's scary as fuck because you don't know what he has in store for you. You know, something could look so fucked up and actually be a blessing in disguise, but it's like, dang, you gotta put your feet in that water to find out. You gotta put your feet in that water to find out. You gotta jump off the porch to find out. Like, and having a baby, you can't take a baby back. You know what I'm saying? You can't return like a fucking purchase to the store. Like, okay, no, that didn't work out, so here, I'm taking this back. Get my money back. Like, you can't do that. Like, once you have a kid, you stuck with them for life. Like, so yes, I've been like treading carefully, treading lightly. Like, I'm not having a kid with just anybody. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. So yeah, I have been the one that's been delaying this shit. You know, I have. You know, I know who my person is, and they know who I am. But I've just been scared. That's all. I've been scared. I know what I want. I know what I desire. And I know it's inevitable. It's going to happen. But I'm scared as fuck. Like, I'm scared as fuck of becoming a parent. Like what? Me? Me? What? It's scary as hell, yo. It's scary as hell. Look, they talking about compromise. And it said within the next few months. Romance. I was just telling my best friend yesterday, I was like, I think I'm deciding not to hide my pregnancy anymore. Because I always joked around with her, like, if I was to get pregnant, nobody would know until the next holiday. Like, I would just pop up at fucking Thanksgiving or Christmas, like, hey, surprise. But I've decided that I wouldn't hide it. I wouldn't hide it. I would tell my family, I would tell my friends, all of that stuff, you know, because my pregnancy is not supposed to be hidden. Like, literally, I'm supposed to be a fucking influencer. Like, my life is going to be on display because I'm the example. Like, I'm the testimony. My life is going to be a testimony of God. So I have to show up. I can't be in hiding when this happens, you know? And I think that's why things are going to move very, very quickly, you know? And I might go kicking and screaming, but at the end of this ride, at the end of this pregnancy, at the end of it all, like, it's gonna look back and be like, wow, it was a blessing in disguise. Like, wow, this was the gift that God had for me. And who knew? Who knew? All I had to do was put my feet in that water, you know? So I'm being patient with myself, but I also feel like I'm being rushed by the universe. Like, girl, it's time to make a decision. Like, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Because this is overdue. Like, it's time. It's time now. You hear the sirens outside? It's time. It's happening. You're already in it. It's okay. You can accept it. That's what I feel like I have to tell myself. Like, it's okay. It's okay. It's happening. You're fine. Just relax. Just relax. The ride will be over soon. I get so much anxiety when I see that God is literally answering my prayers before my eyes. It's like being afraid of your own success. You know how that feels? Like, damn, he really heard me. Like, it's here. Like, what the fuck do I do? You know? What the fuck do I do? So that's it. That's all that I'm like battling with right now. Like, I'm trying to release control, just trying to surrender, you know, to the process while still, you know, maintaining like the mystery of it all. Like, I don't like people all in my business for real. I tread very lightly when it comes to sharing my personal business. So kind of transitioning out of that is very uncomfortable for me. Like, girl, you're going to have to open up. Like, you're going to have to share your story, you know, because people need to hear your story. People need to, like, see your journey, you know, because that's what you're here to do. Like, you can't be in hiding all the time. Like, social media is going to be your canvas. you know, and it's gonna help a lot of people. So this is why I keep coming back to YouTube. Like, this is why I keep coming back to this, because this is where I belong. No matter how long it takes to build, this is where I belong, and this is where I feel safe. This is where I feel comfortable. This is what I love to do. I like getting on here talking to you guys. I really, really do. Hold on. How long has it been? I've been on here for, what, 3 hours now? I'm getting ready to get off. If it wasn't nobody else that wanted to read, I'm getting ready to get off. And gonna lay my ass down. Well, I might cook me some dinner though. Cook me some dinner, and then I'm gonna lay my ass down and think about some shit, you know? So, love you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and tune out. I will see you guys in the next live, in the next reading. I'll be back on here soon, so you won't have time to miss me. So, see you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. You know, I hope you guys have an amazing week, you know, if I don't see you guys. And yeah, Happy New Year's and blessings to you, your family, and loved ones. Peace out, y'all.